yeah, youth are the future of the world, so we better start there.
Well, you are the future. Doesn't mean that. Okay, please.
Good morning, Rosa Lara, U.S. Department of State. I am a senior community corrections advisor, so I look at alternatives for juveniles that are in different criminal systems all over the world. So I'm very much interested in this program because they are the future. And so, you know, how do we engage them and how do we keep them out of that criminal justice system? So I will be in contact.
Thank you. All right, Christoph.
Well, hello, my name is Christoph. I'm with ACUNS and the University of Vienna. Well, I know a lot of people who do nothing about it, so at least do something, and it's a really interesting topic, especially like I'm really interested in sustainable energy because it's our future, and I think we will have to live with some solutions because of the resources. Yes, thank you.
Sandra, why are you here?
Because I also believe that it's important to motivate young people to get involved in various topics, because that's actually where we are going to live in afterwards. So we need to create it, build it. So very thankful for this panel, and yeah, great.
Yeah.
I'm really keen to support and empower young people because at the moment they're some of our most vulnerable people. Some of them who do have a wonderful education can't find jobs, and they're put in that terrible situation where they've got brains to burn and nowhere to use it. So I really think the future, they are creating the future, and we need to help and support and empower. I was going to put another content into your mix, and that was to talk about art and art competitions. Yeah. Because I've found some of the young people, when they do art competitions for some of our big issues, they're fantastic. Yes. And that says 1,000 words. So I'm very keen to support in all sorts of ways, and I do so back in Australia. Thank you.
Thank you. Gentleman from Russia? No, I think.
I'm Piotr Litwishka from the Russian Investigative Committee, so I'm with the Russian law enforcement. We just got interested what input your structure and youth can make to crime prevention. So we are here to obtain that information and see where it can be applied in our country.
We've met some very dynamic young people from Russia who seem to be very interested in diverse types of mutual cultural understanding, those kind of things.
My name is Katharina. I'm working for SOS Children's Villages here in Austria. So of course I'm very much interested in children and youth. And I'm at national level a project manager on youth engagement, where we try to implement our guidelines on child and youth participation here in Austria. And as well I will be involved in the ACUNS Youth Forum, where I will send 2 children from SOS Children's Villages in Nepal and Austria to participate in Cycling. And of course I try to get input from the conference here to take it to New York to the ACUNS Youth Forum. And as well I'm very much interested in the Qatar Crime Conference. I already spoke with someone from UNODC, because of course we're interested maybe to identify young people to attend the crime conference. Nevertheless, we still have some concerns towards this conference.
Express them. Why don't you express them?
I mean, I would be interested if this is like a conference which follows the rules of the UN, it's a protocol of the UN. Otherwise, I'm just a little, or I have concerns to expose especially girls to this, I don't want to say something wrong, to this culture, religion. So I don't know if girls explain how they have experienced violence and then their experiences, especially in this culture, that they are like kind of the Sündenbock, or the Sündenbock in English.
Scapegoat.
Yes. So I just wanted this considered. So and I want to hear more about the crime conference in Qatar.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know your name. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Aline Carvet, and I'm from the Master of Arts in Human Rights. And I'm just really glad that we have the opportunity to assist with this side events, and I'm just very interested
is Nina. I'm also from the Vienna Masters of Human Rights. So we were invited to this meeting and to going to the side events. We were actually recommended to go to a different one, but we escaped because we thought
Thank you. All right.
more interesting. So we just wanted to know what it is all about and what you're doing because we haven't heard of your organization before.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Eric Sikra. I'm an intern at UNLC, and I was very much interested in this side event because although it's not specifically the topic, I look at, because I'm INCB, it's more like with drugs. But I was very interested because this combination of music, sports, I think it's a very good, there are two very good ideas to for young people in order to tackle this, to prevent them to be criminals in the future. So, and I'm very much into music and sport too. I like them both, and so I think it's a very good way for young people to have a life in this topic.
Okay, Mohammed, as an independent observer here, as the creator of Sports Not Drugs, can you talk a little? Can you get to the microphone?
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Ms. Love, and thank you for organizing this and inviting us. Well, I have a keen interest in youth development and in many areas as a coordinator of Global Sport Fund in the past, and looking forward to learn more from you here and how you interact with a new program with the youth. So it could be used in the future thinking and just contemplating how we could assist the youth in many parts of the world to improve the situation. That is my present report.
What about your own evaluation of your own program?
Oh, it was a very good program. Unfortunately, it discontinued. We received so many requests from many parts of the world. It was becoming popular, then it went down for some reasons from our end here. But it was very interesting, and we received people from interested organizations, NGOs from Asia, from Africa, Latin America, from many parts of the world. It was becoming very popular, and it was intended to support those organizations, and unfortunately we didn't continue. That's the sad part.
Is that Nadia hiding in there? Why are you here? Besides your father?
My name is Nadia.
Come to the microphone. Hit the button.
My name is Nadia Poitza, and I'm involved in IAAI for a pretty long time.
Born.
So yeah, I was just curious who is
She has it in the genes.
Yeah, it's my dad. And yeah, I mean, I was curious who's gonna come, who's gonna be interested in that. So I basically know what the organization is doing. So, but yeah, I think especially youth engagement is so important because we're building our own future, and it's being passive about that is being passive about yourself, because you won't change anything if you don't get active. Yeah.
Your neighbor?
Hello, my name is Maria Brusakova. I'm from Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I work in the Department for Humanitarian Cooperation and Human Rights. So young people is some kind of professional interest, and I'm under 30 also. That's it.
Well, I hope you have a good career.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Christina Ogna. I'm representing Pax Romana, which is a Catholic organization. And I'm really interested in that topic because, in my opinion, young people have to be in a community, they have to do something. Music and sports is a really good opportunity, because I was also doing a lot of music and sports, and yeah, and if you've got something to do, you don't think about crimes maybe, and you have to. The youth has to have a good education, but at the moment it's really difficult because of the economic situations. They also have to have a job, so we have to work also on that, so that the youth can work and can really do something. And I'm also very happy that we have a foreign minister at the age of 27, because people were they were not very happy when he became Secretary of State of Integration, but he really did good work in my opinion. And now as a foreign minister, he's really, he's fresh and he has good ideas, and I think he's doing a good job.
Charles? You first.
Thank you. I'm Charles, and I'd just like to commend you two old men for this for the great job you're doing in engaging the youth. It's certainly one of the most worthwhile and productive areas of engaging young people, especially empowering youth, because by sports and entertainment, those are very always glitzy and always attractive, and I'm sure you should be able to attract good sponsorship as well as partnerships to get them to realize their potential, get them off the streets, from removing them from their at-risk areas. And I couldn't think of a better theme or a better area or better areas that you've chosen. Congrats, gentlemen. Thank you.
I'm Cristina Quijano Caballero. I represent in Vienna the International Federation on Aging, so I'm over 30. But in my previous life, I was representative and president of the World Leisure and Recreation Association, and then for many years I actually advocated that we should use leisure and recreation to prevent drug abuse and crime. And I didn't get anywhere, unfortunately, so I now concentrate on my grandchildren. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Yasushi Murakami. I'm from Japan Federation of Bar Associations. As you know, there's a very big earthquake in Japan, and during that time, a lot of young people really wanted a lot of victims of the earthquake, and they insist through the TV commercial with music and sports, and it's the same situations. They want to engage something in crime prevention. That's why I'm here. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. I'm Slavomir Redo. I'm teaching at the University of Vienna at the United Nations in crime prevention. To many young local and foreign students who are coming from various faculties of the Vienna University. So this is one reason why I'm here. And another one is that I'm also a member of ACUNS, and I just wondered, because of Mike's quite pointedly said that you are all below 30, I would like to speak on behalf of all who are above 20. Here and ask Miro whether this round table, so to say, could be a springboard for the Doha event in terms of ideas that are now exchanged. We understand that we are far away from the result, but maybe this forum can be somehow supplementary or advisory to what may come next in Doha. Thank you.
Janice.
I'm Janice Joseph. I'm from the Academy of Criminal Justice Science in the United States. I'm also a researcher, professor and researcher, and I'm very much interested in delinquency, gangs, and delinquency prevention, gang prevention. So I'm very much interested in this topic. I've published on this topic and I've done research on this topic. Also, last month in New York, at the UN in New York, there was a private viewing of an independent film called B-Boys for Life. And it was actually filmed in Guatemala, and it focused on some of the young people there, and what they were actually doing, they were engaging in something we call break dancing. And they engaged in break dancing competition, and that was in fact keeping them out of the gang. Now, it's, as I said, it's an independent firm, and what they intend to do is to show it to as many schools in the United States as possible. There's some trying to get some funding to do this, but it is a very, very powerful film which I think should be distributed worldwide, of course translated into different languages, and it would be very, very helpful for young people to see it. It's really, really powerful.
Thank you. Okay, Eva, Babsi, come on, get up here. We want to fill the room, and there's 3 more people who have to say something. And then, Eva, come on, Eva, say something.
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Well, I just started to work with IAAI, so I'm also new in the organization, but I think that especially music and sports are a really good matter of tracking problems, and I really liked the idea of the Glotcha Global Rockstar Contest, and the music they made was really great, so I'm looking forward to the second session that's taking place next year? Or in 2015,
towards
yeah.
2015,
yeah,
we
so
should, by summer 2015,
yeah.
we should have new winners.
So I'm really looking forward to this one, and yeah, I think it's a great initiative.
Babsi?
Okay, I'm Babsi. Yeah. I'm a student of global history and global studies, and I'm particularly here because I want to engage and I want to contribute something. And also I find this ICT perspective really important because I think that new information and communication technology can contribute very much to group forming, and being in a group always is important for your social life, basically, and I think that that's a very important point.
Good.
So, thank you.
The ladies now motivated to say something?
Well, my name is Alexandra Imberova, and I'm from the Slovakian Ministry of Justice, so are my colleagues, and we were just interested in this topic because there's nothing similar like this with youth in our prisons and the criminals, and so we just wanted to see the possibilities.
Any of your colleagues want to say something? No. All right. Springboard.
Yeah, thank you very much. So I have to say that I would hope it is a springboard, and really that we can do something powerful, inclusive, putting together the competencies and resources of those who are interested to contribute. But we will need help from UNODC, from partners like the NGO Alliance for Crime Prevention and others to find the right contacts and to really succeed in this ambition and in this effort. And for those who would like to know more about our work, you are kindly invited to visit our homepage, glotcha.info, because we are going now to have some pilot activities also in if you go up please, here in the news section you see the third from the latest news is Call for Applications, IAAI and Central European Initiative Workshop on Youth, Music and Action for a Sustainable World in Klagenfurt. In the context of this conference, we have received from Central European Initiative a grant to work with youth from Central European countries on these topics of this Global Youth Music Contest, and also media literacy and campaigning and putting together crowdfunding projects and these kind of things. And the other very important event that we are going to have next week in Accra in Ghana is, it's not here, but if you go on news, it's the 5th or 6th news, it's a West African workshop on global challenges, youth and ICT. And there we are working with the National Youth Authority of Ghana and with the Ministry of Communication to establish global challenges, youth and ICT centers. as an institutional innovation, as a local partnership, multi-stakeholder partnership, for a global partnership for sustainable development, because as Babsi said, we need to build this global, this community, and for this we need tools, and ICT, information and communication technologies, are offering us really great opportunities, and we need to invest in this. We need to really provide connectivity to young people in disadvantaged parts of the world, like in rural West African countries also, to really invite them, become partners in this global action network. And for this, systemic innovation, it's not only a competition, it's really, we have to think on very many levels of multi-level governance, on ICT tools, on education for sustainable development, and we are going to have some pilot activities in Ghana, and with participants from Cape Verde, Burkina Faso, Togo, Nigeria, and some other countries there. So we are dynamic, but we have very little resources. So if you know somebody who would want to invest in us, recommend us further.
But we're all invited to come on June 5.
Yes, please.
So there's an
open conference. Yeah.
Open invitation. So the next time we can meet is in June 4th. I hope our Slovak friends can come.
This could be the springboard also in July. With Mohammed, we've spoken that we will try to invite people from Qatar who are interested in the topic sports for development. We'll see, perhaps we can there already put together something very concrete for the Congress.
And I would like to mention to our Russian friends that we will receive high school students from Russia here in July. And we hope this will be a regular thing to talk about global issues. They will get a briefing at the United Nations headquarters here, and they will meet other young people from Austria and the region. So we hope this exchange will be a regular thing. Perhaps every few months a group will come, a small group that we host. So we are doing practical things, small things, which I think will lead to bigger networks at the end. I thank you all for attending. We're 5 minutes over, but if as any last question, comment, I'm happy to receive it. And may I suggest also the people from the Ministry of Justice from Slovakia and Russia might speak with Slavomir, who is our expert on crime prevention, and of course Professor, a lot of experience working with troubled young people, or youth at risk as we used to call them. All right, thank you very much. Whoops.
No, I would also just like to say thank you to everybody being part of our team here publicly the first time. Welcome, and looking forward to work with many of you on these topics in the future.
Thank you.